Aquarius, and welcome to your love reading for June 2018. So I'm just clarifying, putting some more cards. I'm going to have to clarify your reading here. You've got a mixed mash of energies, Aquarius, okay? So all seems to be going to a very interesting end, and I'm going to clarify. Now your overall energy is the Five of Cups, so something has maybe something has not worked out the way, because it's with the Justice card. Something's not quite worked out the way that you thought it was. There's this feeling of loss. 3 cups have spilled and 2 remain behind you, okay? So there's definitely an energy over you, Aquarius, okay? But the cards are so interesting, and it's not where you're going, but it's still lingering around you, and the additional guidance card is Justice. So I think this is more about timing than love not working out, because the Justice card is Libra. It tends to represent September, October for me, but I think what it's saying is what you've been waiting for is about to manifest. Maybe not exactly in your own timing, or your energy is going to these cups that have spilled and not the 2 cups behind. If you look as a bridge, he needs to turn around, pick up these 2 cups and go over the bridge to this new castle and this new world. But a lot of your energy is focusing on these 3 cups. The Justice card is where it's going, which is peace being restored. It's Libra, it's love, it's grace, and it's about the scales weighing up. So really when the scales weigh up, it's sort of saying give time. I'm going to have to keep pulling new cards, okay? Now the past card, and I've got some of these cards mixed up. The past card is the 7 of Swords, okay? So the 7 of Swords can be a card about it's notoriously a deception card, okay? It's about a tricky situation, but I think what this card is saying, there's too much mind here, Aquarius. There's too much worry. There's too much focus on things working out in a certain time rather than divine timing, basically. That's what it's saying to me. The 7 of Swords is about your thinking running away with you. And it's this card that's going to lead to the 5 of Cups, because they're very sort of intermingled. That feeling of not getting what you want, and then your thinking runs away with you, because the future conditions is the Knight of Cups. This is an offer of love coming your way. Capricorn got exactly the same card in the same place, and either you're going forward to someone or someone's coming forward to you to offer you this cup. If you want, I'll clarify it. Actually, the King of Wands came with it. It could be a fire sign, or there's just an emotional and sexual attraction. If not, this is a fire sign, male or female, who's making an emotional offer. But maybe for some of you, one thing hasn't quite worked out, and the universe is sending you something else in its place. Or this is both, it's quite a hot attraction with the King of Wands, okay? I'm not quite sure how this is all going to play out. The best path to follow is the 6 of Discs. The 6 of Discs is about authentic dialogue. I think there might be a conversation that needs to be had, because when you're stuck in the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, there's an unresolved energy, okay? And what's going to resolve the energy is communication with the Knight of Pentacles, which can be an earth sign person, or it can just be about the earth element. The earth element represents your value systems. It's about being authentic and about being straightforward, because this Knight might be a stalling energy. He moves really slowly, and because he moves so slowly, that's maybe what's sending you into that 7 and that 5. That feeling of your mind running away from you, a feeling of hopelessness. I think for some of you, there's 2 relationships here. There's one here and there's one here. That is going to really, really confuse things. Your environment card is the Ace of Cups. You got the Ace of Cups in your relationship house already in your general reading. This is about new love. It's an offer of love. It's coming at you, so you don't have to go and seek it. This is this whole new emotional chapter, and I literally think some of yous, there might be a new love offer, and there's something also growing with an earth sign down here, but it's growing really slowly, which is why you're going into the 5 and the 7, but something else comes out the blue, okay? That's sort of what I'm picking up for you. I've got a bit mixed up with how the cards falling. So your hopes and fears are the 8 of Discs. So this could be someone at work, okay? Or the 8 of Discs in a love reading is about committing energy to something. It's quite high up in the discs. So it's very much about, when it shows up in a love reading, there's a lot of focus and a lot of energy going in to build a relationship. Maybe you fear you're not committing to the right person. You fear this commitment. Fear of commitment is really common. When we have fear of commitment, that's when we tend to choose unavailable lovers. We choose people that we know are going to hurt us. And really what lies underneath it, Aquarius, is a fear of the work that's required to have a healthy relationship. Your outcome is the 4 of Wands and the Star card, okay? So the 4 of Wands is a celebration card. It's a new chapter. This can be the marriage card. It can be engagement. It can just be about love, basically. It's a threshold card. It's about joy and celebration. And you've got your own card, which is the Star card. The one thing I'm saying about the Star card at the moment, it can represent too much wishfulness, which can lead to the 5 of Cups, because it leads to a build-up of disappointed energy because something's not worked out the way that we thought it would. So concentrate on the earth element, on practicalities, rather on what you wish was coming true. But the Star card is about vulnerability. It's about being seen, taking a risk and exposing your feelings to someone. But I think some of you might be having more than one choice this month, because if you reveal your feelings, it's going to lead to the full freedom, living in the here and now, that free spirit, that freedom. Because it's only when we're really in the full that we can love with abandonment, and we can love in a pure and unadulterated way, because that feels so in love. Look, he's carrying this rose in his hand and he's smelling the flowers and he's in love with life. But I think some Aquarius might be having more than one choice, because your best path to follow is communication, slow, gradual communication with an earth sign maybe. Your future is an offer of love, but it's clarified with the King of Wands, which tends to be a fire sign, but not always. It tends to represent a very hot attraction. a lot of lust, a lot of libido for this person. I think it's going to be an interesting month. I think the way out of that 5 and that 7, okay, is dialogue and communication. Keep focus on the here and now, because sometimes that 5 of Cups with the Justice card is literally saying the past is the past. Let it go and let divine timing, let these scales weigh up. It's a major arcana, so it's representing letting the universe take care of things. Because when we get in that 5 of Cups, it's not worked according to our timing. So we think all is lost. And then our mind goes crazy, into control, into, oh, you know, there's these crazies. So your mind becomes a thief that robs you of your happiness. Because the future is an offer of love coming your way. And you've been asked to do some authentic dialogue with someone, basically. And that's what will clear the 5 of Cups. Yeah. This is about new love. 3 cards to say, Aquarius. New love, or there might, for some of you, there might be new love. And there might already be a relationship, but it's taking a really slow, it's evolving really slowly. That's what I'm picking up for you, Aquarius. I think you've got quite an interesting month. Anyhow, loads of love, guys. Bye.